2002, I was diagnosed with cancer, with melanoma, and it went from stage 1 to stage 3 in about 3 weeks. It was curable, the doctors were confident, so it was a bad report, but I could handle it. About a week after that, I got a stage 4 diagnosis, and the stage 4 diagnosis said it wasn't curable, and they gave me 6 to 9 months to live. All of a sudden, it wasn't something I could handle. I remember one particular day. It was the only day during that season that I chose to stay home and not go to work and wallow in fear. I made myself go to the internet and look up melanoma. I can't even tell you what it did to me. That afternoon, after I had read about it and researched it, I called the doctor's office. And I asked them if I could move up my appointment, which was later in the week, because I didn't think I would live until then. It was a Monday morning after a long weekend, and one of the young teachers in my school told me that it was God's will for me to be healed. That was the first time I'd ever heard any of that good news. And at that point, she asked me if I was saved. And it was like, well, yeah, I think so. I've done my checklist. I've go to church every week. I take my kids to church every week. They've had religious education. Yeah, I think I'm saved. And she said, do you want to be sure? And I said, well, yes. I have a death sentence. I want to make sure. I was planning on dying. I was totally planning on dying. So I said, yes, I want to be sure. I want to make sure I'm going to go to heaven. I want to cover all my bases. So she led me in a prayer of salvation. That day was the day my life changed. And then Jenny invited me to a faith healer at Life Christian Church. Within about a month after I started seeking God and praying and reading the Bible and reading those healing scriptures, about a month later I had my first good report. Over a period of 6 months, I went through tests and I went through highs and I went through lows because I still had bad reports. And even at the time, I praised God for those. I knew I needed time. I needed time to come to know Jesus more personally. I needed time to know the nature of my amazing God. 6 months after I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, I had an exploratory surgery. And that exploratory surgery showed that there wasn't one cell of cancer in my body, not one.